Let's take a look at Melancolia from the Christopher Parkening Method. This example is a great example of the use of triplets. If you notice, they're in groups of 3. The best way to learn it is to first learn the bass notes. Take a look at it. You have this. All that part is played with the thumb. So when you go through there, let that bass note ring, right? For every measure you have 4. When you get to the last measure, it's just 3 notes. It's A, E, and then back to A. So while that bass note is ringing, you want to do the triplet. Okay, so it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you go to the next measure, same rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, that same rhythm until you get to the last measure. The last measure is 1 and 2 and 3 off. You're going to use the P finger, I, and M. Thumb, index, and middle. And you're just going to repeat that pattern throughout. So make sure you have the bass part first. While that bass note is ringing, you're going to play the other 2 notes that follow. So look at measure 1. You have 1 and so let that bass note ring. You can let the other note ring too, but make sure that bass note comes through. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and next measure. So if you look at measure 1, you have a C and an E on the and Do you see that? You're just going to let those ring. Right, take a look at measure 2. On and you have an open B and an open E. Right? Take a look at measure 3. You have on the and you have a open B and an F. Okay, take a look at measure 4. Back to the C and the E for the and on the first beat, on the second beat. On the third beat, it's the open B and the open E on the and. Right, so take a look at measure 4. You have this. Going on, measure 5. It's a repeat of measure 1. Measure 6 is also a repeat of measure 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 6 is the same as 1 and 3 measures. Okay, so look at measure 5 and 6. It's the same as measure 1 and 2. Okay, going on, 7 and 8. So you have measure 7, D, F, E, E, low E, right? And then on the and you're playing an open B and an F. Open B, F. Then on beat 3 you have E, and then you have on the and a B and an E. And then you hit the low E on beat 4. And then you have an B and an E. So measure 7 is like this.